This shame is paralyzing. The decision to make in an unplanned pregnancy is personal, often complicated, sometimes heartbreaking, and for me, life-changing in more ways than one. It was the absolute best decision for my mental health to terminate my pregnancy, and I will always be certain of that.
I did not publicly speak about my abortion until the 6-week abortion ban in the Iowa courts. I did not know anyone from Planned Parenthood. I didn't have any connection to the organization other than have been their former patient in having gone there for my abortion. I'm from a very conservative area, Northwest Iowa, and for me, Planned Parenthood almost felt like a bad word because of the stigma that I grew up with, because I knew that I had made a decision that defied everything that I grew up to believe. And it was so hard to not feel guilty and to question things, and not because of me actually questioning my decision, but just the way that I was making others feel and what others thought of me, and, you know, breaking away from that.
I grew up in Orange City. If I had any type of sex education, I don't remember it. I learned the most when I was 28 years old, doing my anxiety-fueled research, fearing I was pregnant, and I was. I made the decision that was best for me to terminate my pregnancy, and that is absolutely none of the state's business.
I was a week into a new job, single, and just not in the right place financially or ready. I struggled for 10 years with an eating disorder and depression and anxiety, and I was in an okay place with my recovery, but I had never fully recovered, and so that's always been #1 priority.
I have learned so much about the care Planned Parenthood provides. I wouldn't have ever understood the extent of their compassion had I not needed them. I wouldn't know enough to speak for those who are afraid.
It became apparent to me things might not ever be the same. I lost my best friend. I received a letter from my parents' church. They chose to never reference my own abortion, but they just condemned my pro-choice advocacy work and felt that they needed to remind me that I would be judged one day. And it was definitely an example of the church putting politics ahead of its people, which was, I think, really significant. And when the way you grew up, your hometown area is what's casting judgment, I think it speaks more significantly to why I need to be speaking. I don't want to downplay the shame and the judgment that's coming from areas like this and how it makes me feel.
I represent so many. We are capable of making decisions regarding our own bodies, and we will not tolerate our state legislators assuming that we comply with their same religious convictions. I didn't do anything wrong. I made the choice that was best for me, and I will stand and fight with you, Planned Parenthood, until the very end, because you were there for me when I needed you most. You saved me.
I'm Leah. I'm a person of faith. I had an abortion, and I'm not apologizing for it. Say abortion.